Hey guys, welcome to Raja Makes Money. And what a crazy last 30 minutes on CCIV. But we're going to still make some big moves. This is just some market makers shaking some people out, seeing what's going on. But we're going to make some big moves on CCIV, and we're going to do it live for you guys. So I was hoping CCIV would be, I wanted it to come down. I was hoping about $55. It's down a little bit lower than where we want it. But you know what? It's okay because the premiums have gotten better. So we're going to do almost like $1 million trade. Unfortunately, let's pull up. I did some calls or puts earlier. I sold to open on the 55s because it seemed like it was not going to go below 58, 57. But that's all changed. So overall today, now we are down about probably about $40,000. But it's right here. I did buy some contracts back, but these have kind of spiraled out of control a little bit. So we're going to buy these 20s back for next month right now. We're not going to get, unfortunately, with CCIV dropping, we're not going to get the best buys, but we actually can do some lower strikes and actually save some money. So we're going to do a buy to close. The bid is 130. So we'll do a limit order and we'll put it in at 130. I was buying these back earlier today at $1.10. I should have bought them all back, but like I said, I wasn't expecting such a crazy drop off. And nobody really knows. Somebody had like a $2 million put deal. So we're gonna do it live here. We'll put our order in. Hopefully the market doesn't move it too badly on us when we put this in, because it always does that. The market maker, plays games. So now we'll look at what orders we have open, because they'll move it around by a nickel here and there. So as you can see, they give us a partial fill on like 10 contracts. And this is a very big problem when you're trying to buy large quantities of contracts. That happens. That's why one of the reasons why I like Apple so much is because you don't have these issues as much. Oh, maybe we got filled now. So let's see here. Go back and look, see if we got filled. We'll definitely put our account at a negative from it, but that's okay. We are used to this. So, all right, let's see here. And no, so we didn't get filled. So you see, they raised it on us 2.5 cents to $1.35. So what happens now is we have to keep chasing this. And this is really hard, especially on market expiration days. This becomes a real big problem because, like I said, they give you 10 contracts, 20 contracts. It's just like a little game. And, they'll just keep moving this thing up, a nickel at a time. And it's very, very frustrating when you're trying to, buy and do in quantity. So it's one thing I'm used to and I deal with. Let's see, this message can't be done. The quantity entered is greater than So now we have to look at, because we've had a update. So let's see here on our update at 135. Now we have 1,133 contracts. Let's see if we can get this through. All right, there we go. Let's place it. We've got action. Look at our order status now. Or open, I guess we should say. See how badly they screwed us around this time. So now they're finally giving us a little volume, but as you can see now, another partial fill. So we'll have to come in here, change it again, because they went to $1.40 on us. And this is where, like I said, these market makers, this little nickel and diming stuff, really, it's so petty, but it costs so much money when you're trying to get out of a large amount of contracts. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Well, we have another update to the order. Whoops. We broke the system. We'll see where we're at. So we got open. What is open? 1,133 contracts. We're getting some. If CCIV continues to go down, these will continue to go up. We could just come in and try and put in above the bid just to get it done. I hate doing that also because we're just paying more money, but now it's 140. So let's just go to 145. So we'll just take it all out. A few $1,000 on the play we're making is really not going to matter a lot. And I just want to get this done, especially with the stock dropping. So see where we are at now. Open. And we got it done. So orders with fills today. See where we're at. But yeah, this is like I said, now we have the 40s that are dropping a lot. So my 400 contracts, what I'm going to probably do is I'm going to just let those get put to me. I have 2 accounts with it, so it's caused us a little bit of a loss today, but that's okay. with I believe in the CCIV, and I think it's going to bounce back nicely. Unfortunately, the timing today, and a couple of bad trades, and like I said, trying to close that many contracts at once, but we did get out of that. So now we have nice buying power. If you look at our buying power, we'll open that in a new tab and show you guys. And I like showing you guys in real time how we're making these trades. We're also going to let IDX get put to us today. They actually put some earlier today, and we'll recap all that on the show today. But so now we have $2.5 million in buying power. So basically, we're going to go look at the charts, and we'll go to the chains, excuse me, and we'll look at CCIV. So originally I was looking at the 50s, and they were around 12 bucks earlier today. Now they're probably around $14, I bet. So if we look at the 50s right here, yeah, see 14.20. The 45s now are 11.10s, or the 40s are 8.50. So this is where it gets interesting. So we have $2.5 million right now in buying power. What we want to look at is so for $2.5 million, if we can available to us right now, if we close those other contracts out, that would obviously give us some more buying power and stuff. So right now we could do if we do 700 contracts, that would be 70,000 shares. And if we do the $45 strike price, that would be 3 million. So we could do 600 contracts. It looks like 600 if we do the 40s. So if we do the 45s at 11.10 right now, or somewhere in there, which I think is a pretty good one, especially with the stock down, and if we see a bounce. So this one here, I like this one. We could do basically let's see here, 60,000 shares times. But we also get a credit back for what we're selling. So we actually could do 700 contracts, I think. 600 or 700, almost $1 million worth. We'll hopefully get it up to. So 700 contracts at 11. We'll just actually put it at 11 bucks because like I said, they'll change it on us. I think this will go through if they give us credit for the credit that we're going to get for selling the contracts. This will work, and this gives us a price standpoint, basically of $34 on the stock. So looks like it's going to let us go through. Let's place the order, and we have action. So this also could help the stock go up in price. So let's see if we get a fill. 2 days. So almost $1 million. I was hoping to have those other 400 we were hoping to have close out, but this actually works out better, and we actually could just roll those out too. So we'll take a look at that. Let's see here. We got to fill somewhere here. Oh, so this is still open and working. Wonder why it's not filled yet. See, they dropped the bid on us. This is what I was saying. They keep playing all these games. That's why I said, remember I said, let's just go in to get it done. So, all right, we'll do a little lower now since they're going to play games and manipulate us. But we want to get this thing done. These market makers just play so many games. It's crazy. But the stock's also going back up, which is good because that's helping us on the sell side. I mean, on our other contracts that are out. So let's see what we have open today if it got filled. So now we have it in at 1080. Let's see. I bet now that the stock's going up, it's probably changed a little bit. It's because it keeps going up. Actually, we should be filled. Let's say you didn't make any changes. Ugh. So not sure why this one isn't getting filled yet. We could try a lower amount. So usually Schwab has, if you try and do more than 900 contracts, it goes for a manual review. It could be because of the size of this. So one thing we could do is it's change the amount of contracts we're trying to do at once. Because it's obviously there. So what we could do is let's try doing 400 contracts at the 1080 below the strike, just see if we can get a fill. It's very confusing when you're trying. Yep, it looks like we got a fill. So that worked. So now what we could do, let's come back here. Now we need a nice little bounce for the end of the day. That's what we need. Nice little bounce up. So here's our CIV. So we got 400 of them. So now we want to write another 300 of them. So see if it lets us do this. And I hope you guys are, if you have questions, ask. I'll get to the questions here in a little bit. I just like to get all these trades off in time. So we're going to sell to open, another 300. It's going to be a limit order, and the bid is at 1090. So we'll put it at 1090. View the order. All right. Looks good. Let's place it. All right. And we'll go to, let's go to open, see if we got filled. It looks like we're filled. So after a little bit of frustration with these systems and what I see now, you guys can see what I kind of have to go through all the time. The good news is CCIV is coming up, so we could actually have a profit in these by the end of the day. Right now it says we're down. Well, this one here we're down because of CCIV, and this is interesting. You know, we sold these for 30 cents. I could either close them out, take a loss, or we'll see what we do. This one here we're about even on, but if CCIV runs a point or two up here, so it's kind of hard to say what will happen. But we almost got off $1 million worth. If we're stuck with these, and honestly, I think CCIV on Monday. I think Monday will be an up day. I think I think you'll have some profit takers. There was a rumor that somebody had a $2 million put deal out there. I don't know if that's true or not, but you can see it's going up now. So a couple of things. If we leave this situation alone right here, this is $54,000. If I refresh it right now, since CCIV just went up a little bit, it's probably, instead of $54,000, it's probably going to be like 46,000. Or 52,000 because it went up another dime. So this is where this stuff gets tricky. I'm happy actually. Usually, like I said, I don't like to own stock. I think this one on Monday, you know what? If I own 40,000 shares of it and it's up 3 or 4 points, it's $100,000. That's not a bad Monday for me. And we got the account back over 7 million. But I'm not going to let you guys know what my final decisions are until we go live in a couple hours for our daily recap show. So this was just for you guys, just to show you some large trades. I told you we were going to make something big today. And it actually, with CCIV down, worked out really good for us. I'll give you one more sneak peek just to see where we're at, because we're down 27,000. Do you guys think we're going to finish the day in the green? We're at only down 22,000, and we're back up over 7 million. One point today is down $150,000. So you're going to have to tune in like 2.5 hours for the daily recap show. But hey guys, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do. Big shout out to all my Patreon members who get my trades in real time. If you guys like to join our Patreon, just go to patreon.com/Raja Makes Money, because I trade like crazy. Oh, and by the way, the return on investment on this trade is over 8% a week, as long as CCIV stays above $45. So this is going to make me over 32% in 1 month on this $4 million trade. So got to put your money where your mouth is, boys. Thank you guys, and boys and girls. But hey, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Take care, and good luck for the final couple of minutes. So final 5-6 minutes of the trading day. I hope you guys make a lot of money. See you guys tonight.